Hi, yes, welcome to another episode of Phi Mapping. Today we're going to look at this little sleepy koala here, having a nice little nap in what I hope is a eucalyptus tree, photographed by Jordan Whitt from Unsplash. And these are the maps we're going to use, two different types, the Phi spiral and the Fibonacci line map. All the parent shapes there. And what we should do right off the bat is try and find our master rectangle. Try and find our just full square phi rectangle. It's really what we're looking for. Now there's all kinds of obscurities happening here because this koala is sitting in the tree. Might be smushed, might be whatever, but look at that. Yeah, it's a perfect phi rectangle. Basically. That's fantastic. Knee coming up to that bottom phi rectangle. Okay. Cool. Very cool. And let's try the Fibonacci version of that same map just to see if there's any clear harmonies in the square pattern. Yeah, no, mostly it's going to be this line right here. This line here is separating the upper square from the bottom rectangle. That's always a significant line. And there it is again on the other, in mirrored. Wow, coming right to the top of the knee there. Let's try a couple of circles. You can find some phi harmonies of the circles. These circles are 4 different scales of phi. So we know they're all connected to each other. And if we can find one of them, then the rest should fit somewhere also. So, well, that certainly looks like something there. So let's say that's going to be one scale. That means that possibly the ear and possibly the nose area. So those are 4 different phi scales there. Yeah, let's just look at different areas that fit. Oh, maybe that's it there. Oh, maybe I had it backwards. That makes a little more sense, actually. Yeah, doing a little bit of that. A. Okay. Yeah, so there are definitely a bunch of phi relationships in here. Let's try the phi spiral map to see. This is often, especially these very cuddly animals, usually on the curved phi spiral map, usually talks about them pretty well. Oh, yeah, so there's a great one, for example. So we can see that in that lower quadrant, then there's this middle quadrant which has that arm, and then this upper one which the head sort of goes into. And in this particular position, right in the eye, right around the ear, into the mouth and stuff. So just on the leg. It's fitting that arm a little better, fitting that part of the leg. That's a beautiful curve there. Move that up. Yeah, so if we take that one and reduce it down one phi level, so we scale it down by 61.8%. Let's see, you have to do it in both directions though. Why was that shut off? 61.8%. Right into the nose area there. Yeah, that one's quite descriptive. Let's try the inverse of that one. So this is the phi spiral, but the inside of it. Yeah, almost. Okay, let's try the tri-spiral. It's a different opposite of the single spiral. That thing. Well, if that did go right on the eye, look at this trifecta right here. You've got this center, 3-point center, and that one too. But this one, and this one. That's like right at the mouth, eye, and ear. It's not, I don't know, it's hard to say where the actual ear hole is. Yeah, that's kind of cool. No. Okay, let's try the thing from the Fibonacci family here, this linear map. This is bisecting the whole phi rectangle. Often shows some good things. No. Not so much. Okay, I'll try this one. It's definitely curved lines. I mean, all natural things are curved, but some are a little more linear. Mammals are very curved creatures. Go a little higher. That's almost talking about this bottom part. It's talking about that leg. Yeah, that might be. Try this circle map. And that might be mostly it, that there would be a bunch of phi circles in there, varying scales, a little bit of the phi spiral, but basically that it cozies right up into this phi rectangle. That is the profound thing, and that the line, the knee comes there, the arm is in this middle part, and the head is kind of in this upper part. So we'd need a that one's not as effective. Let's try this one. It seems to be rare that these maps will ever really actually describe something in totality, rather that they describe elements of things. Not quite as much. Let's try this one. Kind of a bit of a lazy river pattern built on the Fibonacci line pattern. Feels like that should be right on a significant point. If that would, it feels like it needs to stay relative to the body, but if you turn it a bit and move it up, it's going to go almost right on that knee, right to the eye. Which certainly throws off the phi of the body, but it is pretty scratched up there. In which case, if that goes right on the eye, and it's pointing to right, hard to say where the ear is actually. Again, a lot of these, there's a lot of inconsistency caused by 2D on 3D also. Okay. Okay. Yeah, cool. Try the ovals, but I think that's basically it. That's a pretty simple one. It's mostly just that it itself is a phi rectangle and full of a bunch of sort of harmonically scaled circles and whatnot. Here, this is a good one. Yes. Okay, and again, these are 4 different scales. Try and find something that fits. Yeah, it's a little more circular than it is oval. Or, yeah, maybe the ear that way. Yeah, that's fitting the ear, but it's hard to say, but pretty well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not overly dramatic, but pretty cool. Definitely phi. There's a beautiful one. See that almost right on the nose, right to the eye. If we scale that one down one more, that's going to fit that nose. Pretty well. If we take that one and phi it down once by 61.8%, it's going to give us the mouth, and we take that one and phi it down by 61.8%. It's going to give us the eye. Yeah, cool. Cool. All right. Well, we could certainly do some of the other lines. I'll do one more line here. Let's do one more line. Let's do this one, because this one's kind of a neat line. It's from the Fibonacci center-based pattern. Just doing a bit of this. Mouth, eyes, ear to the back there. Cool. Awesome. Well, that was pretty neat. The koala is definitely Phi. Thank you, Jordan. Great picture. Thank you guys, and hopefully you'll join us on the next one. Take care.